YouTube, Facebook,
Okay.
Instagram one now.
Okay.
It is waiting on YouTube. It's the last one. Okay. Streaming on everything again.
Hi.
Yeah, I have to wait for people to come back in.
Yeah, let's give it like 15 seconds. Hi, for all the people who can hear me. Hopefully I'm not repeating myself,
Yeah.
but we're so sorry. We figured out why we were crashing, we believe.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Thanks for writing it out.
Yes.
Now I gotta hit go live on Instagram still.
Okay. Always a good idea.
Yeah. So many different things I have to do for each platform.
Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. I see some people joining on Instagram. So sorry. We're gonna give it. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds before I flip these bad boys.
We have here.
Well, is everybody on? Okay.
I think all the platforms are live now, so that part's
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this. They've waited long enough.
I'm just getting the chats up so you can actually read what's on.
Okay, sick. All right, Wolverine. 3, 2, 1. Bazinga. Now, Cheshire Cat. And guys, hang on. After these pancakes, we are going to be taking requests again. So, here we are. 3, 2, 1. My own Cheshire Cat. I really like that. That's weird and messed up. I like it. Hooray, we're back online! Sorry, everybody. But I am going to keep taking requests as long as we're able. We think we figured out why it crashed. That's why I feel hopeful right now, and not like, here we go, we're gonna crash again. Like, Ben thinks he found out what was going on. So far, so good. Ben, would you mind seeing what Instagram said so far? All right.
Dragonite. What temp do you prefer to cook at? It's a low heat, low medium at best. Around 200 degrees is where the thermostat is set. And depending on the situation, you can fluctuate between 2 and 250.
Do you see any requests from them, just so I can get started?
Yeah, that was Squishmallow,
Okay.
Waxley, Pokemon, Hello Kitty.
Okay. I think
Toilet.
I think I am going to take a request that I've been seeing a lot, and that's Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. So that one has been ongoing for a bit. I am so sorry if you can hear my chair. I'm going to draw attention to it. I'm trying so hard not to move. Yes, please do, so it drowns out the chair. What did I do? Toothless. Guys, for anyone joining fresh and has no idea that our stream crashed,
If it didn't crash, nothing.
You're right. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Our computer didn't blue screen and reboot itself.
It didn't. That's fiction. We are Pancake artists, and I am about to make Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, which I think is a great request. There's so much range on him, though. I wonder which one I want. I feel like the front facing is cool. I also really like his profile. Like, that's pretty wicked.
I always like doing the one where he's like curled up like a cat.
Oh, cute. I think I'm gonna do this one. I think that's a unique shape. I think it's got really good color to it. Here I go. Oh, hold on. Dante's GF, are you the one who requested Toothless? Because they specifically request. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing the front face, white eyes, so I'll do that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, gotcha.
It was Ava.
Okay. My bad. All right, well then I'm gonna do the side profile then, and that is final. Here we go. Guys, just out of curiosity, drop the pow emoji, like the explosion, if you were here during the big crash, and drop a baby emoji if you are new in here. I would love to know.
A lot of familiar faces.
Yeah, which is awesome. Thank you guys. I know it takes like effort to come back to a stream, you know?
Luckily the TikTok one never actually stopped, so.
But they like couldn't hear us or anything, right?
No, they just.
Alright, cool.
They were just, I don't know what's going on. Which, valid.
Sorry. Ooh, it's a tough one. I don't know why.
Bree, got a couple babies, got a couple
We got babies!
fireworks. Or whatever. Say explosion emoji?
Yeah, the like one that's impossible to find for some reason. Like you type in POW, it doesn't come up. You type in like blow up, it doesn't come up. You type in explosion, it doesn't come up. But then you'll like search for it and it's there. And it's like the explosion. Okay. And Ben, I looked and it appeared that we started about an hour ago. So I think I'll take maybe one more after this if you want to switch out. I know we've had tech issues. So I'll...
Assuming we have no more tech issues between now and then, yes.
Okay. Oh my god, I just realized we never turned the fan off.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to do that? We're like, we'll put this on before the stream. It's loud and annoying.
Doesn't seem as loud.
Yeah, it really doesn't, which is odd.
Yeah, I think we're really, because I didn't really notice it in the, oops, I got a flickering light here.
None of that disconnects the camera or anything yet?
No.
Sick. Oh, Ben sighting. Toothless is such an interesting design. It's like a cat meets like a bearded dragon. Like they really wanted to capture the catness, but like also, yeah, they wanted to. It's actually the only thing the director said to the crew.
I was like, what's my character's motivation?
Hunger game. That's all he'd say.
What else can you say?
Nothing. Alrighty. It's gonna be a fun one too. I love getting to make like really dark pancakes because we actually have like an off black color. It's like a really, really dark gray. And I think it makes them pop really nicely. Ben, we getting any fun comments from Instagram?
Some laughing emojis. That might have been exciting.
That's great. Ooh, if you weren't here, here is a stitch. If that appeases the need for stitch that was made earlier today. Alright, this is the fun part. I'm going to try to make this eye as like cool and detailed in as few steps as possible as I can. It's a really fun part of pancake art is you try to figure out how to condense detail in a way where you can make something look really nice, but like you're also working in a like uncooperative, thick liquid and like you only have a few minutes and you only have 16 colors total and there's not really any blending that can be done. But can I make these eyes look like they're like illuminated a little bit, like there's light being cast on them? That would be cool. We relish the challenge. Whoa! Smeared a little, but I fixed it. Alright, I think I'm gonna ask for the next request. This one might be my last one. Before Ben jumps on. Not the last one of the stream, just we'll do a little change into the guard. Ben, can you let me know what's going on Instagram? Any requests? Which they might not be saying it yet because there's like a delay. Guys, throw those requests out. Okay, okay. Elma from Scooby-Doo, Kuromi, Flounder, Zachary. Oh, wow. They are serious. Please do next
TikTok?
one.
Yes, we do. We are currently streaming on TikTok as well. So we're streaming. We are currently live on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Jackson, the Amazing Digital Circus, Maleficent, Kuromi. I saw, Oogie Boogie. I saw Orca earlier with Northern Lights. That's a cool request.
Candy G, what happened to live? We should be live on YouTube. Check here.
I think this Toothless is going to look real nice. All right. Ben, when you get a sec, can you read me off Instagram requests?
Sure. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Oh, Game of Thrones Dragon.
Okay, well, I just did a dragon, so I think I might...
I think that's the only thing I knew that I hadn't already said.
Okay.
Candy G still wants that grimace.
Okay, got you.
On YouTube.
Okay. I keep seeing Orca over and over again on TikTok, so I think I'm going to take that as my finisher. Ben, feel free to take note right now of any requests you want to take, because I'll be hopping off right after this one.
I think I'm gonna do Candy G's grimace.
Sick. I figure you would like to do that one.
Here the whole time.
Oh, gotcha. Through 100 million crashes. All right, so that's coming, Candy. Okay, so it was Orca with Northern Lights, which I just thought was a very cool, ambitious request to end on. Ooh, that Toothless is cooking fast. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to be shamelessly lifting...
My mic was off. They could probably hear me, but not very well.
Oh, wow. Lol. Oh, you want to repeat what you said for Candy?
Oh yeah,
then?
so Candy G, I am going to be making your grimace once I start my pancakes, which this Dana is on her last one right now.
Yes. All right, I'm going to be lifting from a lot of these, like, stock images. I'll kind of make a little blend of them. But Toothless looks about ready. Like, that cooked real nice and quick. Maybe. I don't want to force it. They said, yeah, not too well, actually. I assume that's at you talking.
Yeah.
Lol.
I'm just picking up whatever.
What else could go wrong? Saying that to see if...
Famous last words.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well do a little experiment.
Lynn Gustafson's here. Rock on
Hi,
Ben.
Lynn.
They're on Instagram.
Right.
That is our... All right. Anybody else of our manager Hank's family here?
Ah, sick. I am gonna flip Toothless. Here we go. Excited to see this one. 3, 2, 1. I like it. I like that. I hope it doesn't look like that's the mouth, because that's the mouth. But even if it does, that's
Yeah,
not...
it looks great.
Well, thank you.
It didn't answer the question. Oh, how much price? I mean, the requests we're taking today are just random out of the chat. We're just kind of calling them out as we see them.
whenever we open up a window to take a quest. You know, we do event work, so like we go to a lot of places and make this live for people, and obviously they pay us to be there. We don't charge for the pancakes when we do that. At some point, so we're just getting
But we
back.
don't charge the people
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah, it's whoever's running the event.
I'm just showing these off.
We are, since we're just now getting back into live streaming after a fairly long hiatus. We used to have a setup where you could make a request for a donation and it would jump you to the front of the line, and that is something we will most likely do in the future. But we're just sort of getting our feet wet and just making sure we're getting to where we're comfortable doing it this way, and then we'll start tossing in more complicated things where you can request stuff via donation and you know, be able to send like a reference photo and stuff, so you can, you know, if you want to get like a loved one or something like that, or a pet, then we can do that. Tomato Faye wants to see Toothless again.
Oh. Quite poised with that. I hope it shows up well on camera. It's got a lot of little subtle shades in there if they show up.
And no problem, Candy G over on YouTube. Yeah, we're once Dana's done making pancakes, we're not done making pancakes because I'm going to make pancakes.
Yeah, this is my last one until Ben takes over, because we think we found what made the stream crash earlier, so it should be fine.
Yeah,
I am not as good at fixing the stream.
So
if
far,
something
so
happens.
good.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go until 8 o'clock.
Cool.
6:52, so I'll probably start right around 7. So I'll go for an hour or so. Luna Rose, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Well, get ready.
Most people say hello, but I like that. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's not just, oh, hi, it's get ready.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, and Ben, just to clarify, earlier I asked how long we'd been going. We started just after 5:30,
Gotcha.
just to update you.
Someone just bought the bottles off our website. Are they dishwasher safe? They are absolutely dishwasher safe.
Thank you for your purchase.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Please show us if you try pancake art. We love to see people trying it. And
Yep.
we're always open for tips and tricks if you need.
And we sell all the accoutrement to make your own pancake art, minus the batter itself, but literally it's just from the box, add water, pancake mix.
Yeah.
We sell the bottles, colors. You know, I think we're currently out of stock on our color kit, but not for long. But the bottles, the griddles, and if we're out of stock on the colors, then you can literally pick them up anywhere. You can go to, they're not, even Walmart sells coloring gels. You don't want to get regular food coloring. You need to get something a little more concentrated. So coloring gels, anywhere that has cake decorating stuff, you can get it. Might not be as good as ours, but it'll be good enough to get you going for sure. Unless you buy Chef Master stuff on like Amazon, then it will be as good as ours because it's that's what we have. But it won't be as curated as ours because we picked our kit specifically to be as versatile as possible.
That's true.
The ones you buy on Amazon always throw in a bunch of weird colors that you don't actually need because you could easily make them by mixing colors. And then they leave out colors that you would want otherwise.
But also, if you're a beginner, then you really can't go wrong just getting a few
we're
colors.
you know, we make it way more complicated than it needs to be.
Yes. I don't know if I've ever made the Northern Lights in pancakes before, which is probably a new sentence.
Why does our music keep stopping?
Awesome. Tell me when it stops and we'll just a cappella.
It's like the browser keeps freezing.
Okay, I think that looks pretty Northern Lightsy. I think. Now we're gonna put in the black sky because it's night. That's when the Northern Lights tend to happen that we can see. Still mad I missed that big Northern Lights explosion that happened in our hometown, but we were on the road.
I mean, from what I gathered, you couldn't actually see it with your naked eye. You were barely everything.
That's not what I heard.
Everything that you saw that was a photograph online or video,
yeah.
that was light that was out of the spectrum of our visible light. But cameras can see it, and then obviously like.
Still would have liked to have been involved.
Fair.
I would have liked to be there.
But
I think I saw it.
I saw photos of like this is what it actually looks like, and like you can't see anything. It's like barely a.
The point is everyone was like, "Whoa, this unexpected thing happened." And where was I? Where were we? We were in Quebec. We were in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Of all places.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
which was awesome.
Yeah.
It was. Worth it.
Yeah, we had an event up in Vermont, and
Vermont.
Yes, we had 2 days. We had 2 events there, and we had like 3 days off in between. And so, rather than fly back to St. Louis and then fly back to Vermont, we was like, why don't we just drive up to Canada and go to
see Canada?
Yeah, either Montreal or Quebec City, and we decided on Quebec City. Since apparently from everything I read, I have no idea because I've never been to Montreal yet, but there's a lot to do in Montreal. So like if you got a longer extended trip, like Montreal's great, but if you got a few days, like Quebec's perfect. Quebec City.
Quebec City was awesome too because there were it's mostly French speakers. Like there were people who could not communicate with us because we spoke.
Yeah, that was
French.
I think that was the biggest thing too. Is from Quebec City is more like a European city, like an old European city.
Oh, it was wild. I couldn't believe we were so close to the States.
Montreal seems to be more of like an East Coast city with the French accent. So, you know, we spent a lot of time on the East Coast. So the idea was like, let's see something different.
Yeah.
And it was. And it was awesome. And
it was wicked.
Yeah. I want to go to Nova Scotia next. I think that's the next Canadian adventure I want to go on.
I think the craziest part is we were like, oh, we've heard Canada's so beautiful. And like the drive was great. We drove in Canada for probably 2 or 3 hours. But the great drive was in Vermont.
Yeah.
It was like Vermont was gorgeous. We're like, oh, imagine how Canada's going to be. And then Canada was fine.
Well, it was pretty flat where we like the mountains just stopped once you crossed the border.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, oh, that's crazy. Where'd they go? I want to color this water in black. That seems silly.
Allie Pomp says I'm genuinely am so convinced this is going to look amazing. So
I hope so. I am working on it. This is a very interesting request, and I don't say that with any like, well, this is hard. It's like, it's crazy to get a request sometimes. You're just like, oh, I hope I get this one.
So Nutter Butter sent us 5 heart puffs.
That's very sweet.
So thank you, Nutter Butter. We appreciate that. We appreciate you.
All right, there goes that. Think I got everything. Let me do a little.
Music stopped again. What is the deal?
So I'm gonna show off mine real quick while this cooks. Oh wow, that's already cooking. Let's go. So I made this crocodile earlier. I was a little experimental. I tried to make it look like its feet were in the water. That one worked out because I remembered to put a white line across, but that one, it kind of just looks like it's standing on the water. That's okay. We're gonna pretend it got shallower because there's the land. So I like that one. I drew that mostly off my head. I just looked at a bunch of pictures of crocodiles and made it up. This is Pikachu. So I see someone from YouTube is asking for Pikachu holding Ash's hat. And this is Pikachu not holding any hat, but hopefully it'll tide you over. I liked this Toothless from a few minutes ago. Thought that was fun. I made this Wolverine. Always fun to do a person portrait during these. It's not super common. We tend to get a lot of cartoons and logos and things. Wolverine, Kirby. This was a Cheshire Cat I made off my head, which is always fun, and it just means I get to doodle, which I love. That it was the crocodile too. I just doodled that up. And then we've got a Stitch. So that was a really fun mix of requests. Don't go anywhere. Ben is just taking over for me, but I knew this Orca would cook really fast, so we're gonna check on it and pray it looks right. I hope it looks right.
Sometimes when you go ham on stuff, it's you're just like, this is either gonna look amazing or it's gonna look like a big blob of colors.
Pancake art is weird because detail can sometimes be the death of it, where it's like, if I had kept this simpler, it would look amazing, but because I detailed it, it's, yeah, like you said, it's a blob.
Someone asked if we eat the pancakes we make. The ones we make on the stream, we do not eat them. They end up going in a compost pile. So they do get eaten just by microorganisms or whatever small animals decide they want to try to grab them out from the little compost cage. They are delicious. It's just we make so many of these, we can't eat them all. We've got to maintain our girlish figures.
I'm just more of an
and
egg
it's
person.
also keep in mind that this batter is really thin, and it's probably 90% water. So while some of it is getting wasted, and not wasted necessarily because like something's eating it, it's very little.
Not to mention, we usually use batter left over from an event. So
Yeah,
we make
it's
it for
true.
the event,
A
and
lot
then
of-
any leftover batter actually goes to the
Yeah, like
stream.
if we do an event on Monday or something, then we'll just save all that batter and then use that on Wednesday for the stream.
All right, I think
We didn't have an event earlier this week, so we made this fresh, but
we've got an Orca. Oh, I hope it looks good. We ready? It's my last pancake of the night. Not the last pancake. Ben's taking over, but this is
Yeah.
my swan song.
I'm gonna run over and kick her out of the way.
Yeez. Oh, I hope it works. It's an Orca with northern lights. 1, 2, 3. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. I hope it shows up okay on camera, but at least looking at it with my eyeballs, it looks right. The one nitpick I'll give it is that this horizon should have extended, so I'm gonna cheat. There we go. There we go. I don't hate that.
So,
All people are loving it.
Ryle Pancakes PH on YouTube asked what the brand of the griddle. It is a Pancakes brand griddle. It's made in collaboration with a company called Select Brands out of Kansas City, but it's our griddle. We sell it on our website. You can also get it on Amazon too, but get it on our website. You should. It's better. We get a few more bucks if you buy it on our website, and it costs the same. So, but buy it on our website. That's all I got.
Slid that right in there.
Yeah, so smooth.
Anything on Instagram I should know about?
Let's see. A lot of people joined.
Oh, really quick, let me say this from TikTok. Ali Pomp says, I can finally sleep. It's 1 a.m. in Wales right now. I stayed up to watch this. I'm so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really
Awesome.
glad you love it.
Yeah, no new comments on Instagram.
Okay, cool. People are really loving the Orca. I'm
Yeah.
glad. This so easily could have turned into like just one of those where you're like, nothing is happening in this pancake. It's just a blob. I can't emphasize enough how often that happens when you go really ambitious. You're so welcome. I'm glad you like it. All right, so Ben's gonna take over. I believe your first request was that grimace.
Grimace.
Candy, sound off if you're still here, and Ben will make that grimace. And guys, we will let you know when requests are open again. Ben's gonna make that first one, so in about 5 minutes, we're gonna do the big call out for requests again. I'm gonna show mine off while Ben gets situated. This was about an hour and a half of pancaking, give or take, because we were crashing sometimes, so
Yeah.
things got slowed down and weird
Technical
sometimes.
difficulties.
Hope you guys are enjoying that is upside down. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Things are just getting cooking because Ben is actually regarded in the Netherlands as the best pancake maker, not just pancake artist.
Yeah.
And that's real.
In the Netherlands, I didn't even know that.
Your reputation precedes you
Yeah.
when I make it up.
Oh, you were lying?
Yes.
Oh.
You don't know anything about Netherlands. Name one Netherland.
I know of a region.
Okay. Shoot.
The nether region.
Okay. All right.
Jokes.
That's quite enough of... Wow, your coffee is pale. I'm going to call you out.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to be that person. I thought that was water.
Yes, because water looks like white.
Yes. I thought it was like a reflection of something.
I like my cream with a little coffee.
Yes. I'm real happy with how that Cheshire Cat came out. I like those stripes. All right. Wow, that was loud. Sorry.
Jeez
I just
Louise.
clapped so loud. I'm going to pull up Grimace for you and you can take your pick. Grimace. Y'all remember the Grimace shake trend?
Oh yeah.
We made a video and it did really well. And it included me dying in a wheelbarrow.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just a Thursday.
You saw that video, right?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yes. Okay. Hank and I were
I
cooking. It's his gross basement.
I watch our stuff.
Here. Woo! All right.
All right. There we go. One Grimace.
Candy on TikTok says that crocodile was awesome. Thank you. Someone said so talented on Instagram. Sandra Barney Holmes said that.
Well, that's for you. I haven't done anything talented
Oh, okay.
yet.
Well, thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. For any babies in this chat who joined, who are born after the great crash of 6/20. How are you feeling today? Drop a turtle if you're feeling garch, and then say why you're garch. Explain yourself. I'd love to know your secret. Drop a yellow heart if you're feeling okay, and drop the smiling emoji with one tear if you wish things could be a little different right now.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, then you're right, that's too big. If you are momentarily inconvenienced by your mental state. Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is everybody doing today? Like, I sound jokey, but I like checking in because, you know, the stream kind of gets cozy sometimes where it's like people are hanging out for a while and we've heard this is hypnotizing or relaxing, and Ben, what is that?
What is what?
Thing.
It's-
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's art. That's what it is.
Okay. That's great. But yeah, just hope everyone's having a good little day. And if you're not, then thanks for hanging out.
Hopefully it gets better.
Yes. That's a funny request. Requests aren't open quite yet, but I like that someone just asked for a roach. I assume that's the bug.
Nice.
That'd be so gross.
I'm into it.
Awesome. Yeah. Guys, why don't you go ahead and throw out requests?
Yeah, we'll be done with this one here shortly.
Yeah, throw out
so-
your requests. We'll give it 30 seconds for Instagram to catch up. Alright. People are asking, Baby from Supernatural, 1978 Impala. Bluey. Red Guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's a good one. Jackson the Amazing Digital Circus, also a good one. We really should make Amazing Digital Circus pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for just about anything.
What is a coop finger heart? I mean, oh, that's you put the emoji. Yeah, that's the one hand finger heart. Deadpool, Velma. Okay, K-pop. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
All right. There's our Grimace. So what's next on the agenda?
You've got Velma from Scooby-Doo. You've got a hand doing this and making a heart. I feel like you would like red guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. There's also the roach. There's Maleficent.
Oh, like just like a cockroach?
I think they haven't said anything else.
I mean, that's definitely the one we can make.
Okay.
Gotta zoom out.
They said yes, the bug. Okay. Why not?
Yes, we won't elaborate on that.
Someone said Doodle Bob. Bluey. I'm just throwing out more in case any of these grab you.
Alright. Got
Gross.
roach incoming.
I'm dead. Shrimp from Smiling Friends. Garfield's always a good one.
Oh yeah, excellent. Excellent shot.
Wow, okay. So I see a lot of requests in TikTok. Hang tight, y'all, because Ben's going to work on this roach right now, and you're welcome to, like, I'm seeing the requests, but I'm not going to read them out to Ben until he's ready.
Those little hairy roach legs.
Wow, that was fast. I looked away, and you're already in on that one. Do you guys do human requests too? We do. Earlier I did a Wolverine, and it was just his human face.
Mutant face. I mean, it's still
Yeah.
human though, so it's. Alright. That. We're gonna see, figure out how we want to shade this bad boy.
Normally I don't talk about this stuff while we're streaming, but does TikTok just really not want you to see how many people are watching? I'm just curious.
It looks, if you look at the little chat up at the top left, it tells you.
Oh! I'm okay. It's right there in front of my eyes.
Yeah. If it was a snake, you would still have no idea how many people are watching.
Correct. Cool. Aw, Miranda said, so cool, you're brilliant.
Oh, thanks.
Aw, you give us too much credit. Right, Ben?
Yeah, no. It's
I just wanted to see how you'd respond. Yeah. The mysterious person with no username just who asked for this said, perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, let me look back through requests. Feel free to throw requests out.
Let's do a little.
So Miranda, who called you cool and brilliant, asked for Doodle Bob.
Oh, okay. Doodle Bob's a good one.
Doodle Bob is a good one.
Yeah.
I'll read some others in case you hear any inspirations. Eeyore.
Eeyore's good. I did make Eeyore a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
So I think that was the last one on the.
Bluey, Velma.
Let's see. Do we have a drip cut anywhere?
Yes, in the fridge. I got it.
Ah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and flip this grimace here. All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So how many pancake artists on our team? We've got 7 artists all together. 2 of us are owners, Dana and myself. Then we've got Angelique, they're here in St. Louis. And we've got Lee in Tucson, Ginny in Anaheim, Ryan in Dallas, and Emily in Houston.
Nice.
And that is the Dan Cakes team. And then we've got our manager, He doesn't do pancake art though.
I thought you were gonna say, then we got our manager. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he manages.
I love that.
All right.
So which one are you taking again? Doodle Bob.
Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know why I took the cap off this one. I meant to take the cap off the small one here. And I'm gonna refill this black here.
Guys, hang tight. I've seen some people in here repeat requesting. Appreciate your patience. We will do our best to get to those. I've seen some really good requests that have been like the last 2 rounds or so. Just hang on tight. I will let y'all know when we're, or Ben or whoever will let you know when we're taking requests again, so feel free to relax. And we'll take requests in a bit. Hold on, let me check something.
All right, one Doodle Bob. What's Doodle Bob say?
Me.
There we go.
Gelato on Instagram says, my kid is sick and keeps making a request for Quaxley. Yes, that you have been asking for that for a while.
That can be my next one.
Yeah, that I think that's. We're not gonna lie, guys. If there is a kid in the chat and it's their birthday or they're sick or something, like, come on.
But also,
we're big softies.
Be honest. Don't pull the "it's my birthday, can I have a Sunday."
I'm so naive. I shouldn't have said that. We're gonna have 1 million birthday boys and girls in here. But yes, that has been requested for a while.
Everybody has that friend's mom who, like, every time she would take y'all out for lunch or whatever, somebody always had a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And get a free Sunday.
Which, like, why not?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not trying to say that's totally ethical, but I do respect the hustle.
Yeah. I mean, I get it once in a while. Every time, like, I'm speaking of one specific person. I'm not going to mention who they actually are. But either way, like, yeah.
Sorry, Limbless Dog on TikTok said, guys, it's my birthday and I'm sick. Sad emoji. That's pretty good. Are you telling the truth? Press X to doubt. Ooh, I'm seeing some good requests, you guys. I'll let you know when we're taking them, or Ben will let you know, or someone will yell it out. Actually, Ben, I know Doodle Bob's only one color, so you want me to take some?
Oh, Quaxley, remember?
You're right. Sorry, I'm distracted by the one tiny bug in here that loves my face.
Can you blame him?
Which I almost didn't say anything because I don't want people to think we have a bug problem, but no, it's literally the only bug in here.
No, we don't have a bug problem.
And that's
bugs,
what you say when you don't have a bug problem. You're
bugs
weirdly
have an us
defensive
problem.
about it. They do. Oh, y'all are dropping such good requests.
All right.
Ben, what is that?
I'm about to find out.
Oh, you got some sticky boys. Ew. Sorry, that was probably so loud the bug flew in my face. But speaking of bugs,
yeah.
Sometimes people ask for a cockroach pancake. Please don't click off the screen. We're about to make a cute Pokemon next.
I mean, that's cute in a manner of speaking, you know?
Yes.
It's a cute...
Everybody's favorite marketable plushie, the cockroach.
It's, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know?
Alright, guys, so if you did not... Oh, someone said that is the coolest roach I've ever seen.
Well, heck yeah. I'm just gonna keep these up here.
I love... As soon as Ben gets on, they all become a little cursed.
I mean, that's...
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah. This is what brings me joy in this job.
So we've got that Quaxley picked out. I'm gonna go ahead and answer, where can we get the recipe and the tools to use? Great question. So the griddle you see on screen is actually, under the cockroach is our logo. And so this is a griddle we produce ourselves, teamed up with select brands, and we actually sell our Pancake Art kit. So if you're looking for like the Cadillac of Pancake Art equipment and also just a really darn good griddle, We recommend our thing. It's the only thing we use, and for good reason. We use it for both pancakes where the heat's always on, and also just pancakes when we turn the heat off, when we just draw, and then we turn it on when it's done being drawn. So it's very versatile. But truthfully, mask off, you can make pancake art on anything where you can make pancakes. I remember when I started, I just used a flat pan, and it was rough because it's not made for the delicate things that you're drawing. You know, it's not going to be as kind to your colors, your line quality, your art quality, but it can be done. And the easier answer is the pancake batter is from the store. It is just add water, pancake mix, that's it. And that can be Hungry Jack's, that can be Members Mark, that can be Krusty's.
Great value.
Yeah, great value. It can be any of that stuff.
Anything but Wegmans.
Anything but Wegmans. What is wrong with their batter?
Their batter's fine for regular pancakes.
Yeah.
But like
it stinks for pancake art.
It's got, I think they put whole wheat flour in there, and
there's grains in it.
Yeah, because little like, brown flecks in there, and so I have to assume it's whole wheat flour, which is fine. That's actually good and healthy.
No, pancake art priority,
but not good for pancake art.
No one needs health; they need good pancake art batter.
Priorities.
Yeah. So yeah, in short, we sell the kit that comes with
dancakes.com, dancakes.com.
Yes, you're right. I forgot to yes, on our website you can find all that stuff. You can find bottles, you can find the spatula, you can find. I mean, it's all a lot of it's lumped in with the kit, but you can get add-on bottles, you can get colors, which will be back in stock soon. So.
Or if you're just like, I don't want to buy a griddle, but I need bottles.
Right.
We can do that too. We got bottles on the website.
You can also go to Walmart for color gel, truthfully.
Yep. Yeah.
Super easy.
Our stuff is, our kit is very perfectly curated for versatility. But like if you need coloring gels, you can get them anywhere that sells cake decorating stuff. So we're not gatekeepers. Pancake art.
We are not. People ask us sometimes, they're like, you should patent pancake art. And we're like, are you kidding? No, never. Like, we want everyone to try this.
How, and two.
Well, yeah, and even if it was possible, it's like, no. We want people to try this. We want them to know how accessible this is. We actually teach classes. We teach public classes, and then we'll also teach, like, people hire us for a class for, like, their corporate team or something, or their school or something like that. And it's a blast. People really impress themselves.
A lot of those over the pandemic.
Yeah, those are
live streaming.
Those are live stream classes, though.
And we would send out kits. So they would get a kit with everything they need for the pancakes that we planned to make during the stream.
Right.
Colors, batter, bottles. And they just had to use a cooking surface, and they would do their best to follow along in a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, which is great. But I really love the in-person classes. I think. Yeah. Probably, obviously, it's nice when everyone gets to eat their own.
I think they're both good because the nice thing with the live stream classes is like they get to do it in their own home. They don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
And then they get to like eat their pancake however they want to in the comfort of their home afterwards.
But also, if they have us in person, we clean up all the mess.
That's true.
Which is, they get to leave with a full tummy and nothing else, and that's always nice.
Both good.
Drop a rose emoji if you are like, everyone loves cooking, but no one likes doing the dishes. Isn't that the worst when you're like, I'm gonna make a sandwich, and then you're like, I need to clean up 2 hours after the sandwich. And you're like full of sandwich, so you're like, I want to sit down.
Yeah. The thing that I do, I'm telling myself a little bit here, is like, I do a really good job of like very thoroughly rinsing my dishes and just getting all of the food stuff off of it. And then it sits in the sink way too long. But because there's no food on it or anything, like it doesn't get like gross.
Yeah.
And so
just not where it belongs, and then you're like,
yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
It's like my sink is full of 90% clean dishes.
Right. I just want to say we just got a bunch of roses, so people. Oh, we got Doodlebub.
Yeah.
Hoiny.
I always forget the noise, so thank you.
You're welcome. A lot of rose emojis, meaning that people agree en masse. There's a lot of roses. And then One second, I'm just reading through the chat. Got a good question on Instagram. I'll answer that in a second. Ben, everyone's hyping you up. They're saying, all done freehand. Such outstanding skill.
Thank
God
you.
bless y'all. Love it.
A lot of bad pancakes to get here.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so what do we got next here?
Guys, throw out your
Doodle ball?
requests.
Yeah, let's toss
really
out some
quick.
requests here.
There was
Oh,
some...
Cobra Kai.
You did say
I
at the
did.
beginning of the stream 2 hours ago.
And
that
they're
you would do
still
that.
here asking for Cobra Kai.
Yes.
So I love Cobra Kai. I won't say it's a good show, but I love it. So
That's great.
it's definitely has moments where it's a little hokey, but I love it because I love the Karate Kid.
Guys, so we are gonna do that Cobra Kai. Apologies if you just spam. I see a bunch of people spamming requests. Hang on tight. We are trying to get to as many as we can. Appreciate everyone's patience. What was I gonna answer? Oh, someone on Instagram asked. I really like this question because, you know, this is something that I think...
See, how do you take a screenshot on iOS?
Aw, are you an Android boy who doesn't know how to screenshot?
I know how to do it on Android. I don't know how to do it on iOS.
It's a home button and power button.
Okay.
Can you believe this guy can't take a screenshot but runs the stream tech stuff?
Whatever.
Unbelievable.
I didn't know the button combination. Forgive me. Forgive my transgressions.
Anyways, so someone on Instagram said, "Are you guys naturally artistic?" And that is a very interesting question with this job because I feel like the assumption would be yes. But truthfully, the majority of our artists learned to draw most things as they learn pancake art. That includes me. I mean, like, I drew a lot before, but I didn't know how to do portraits. And even though it doesn't quite show here, portraits are most of what we do. You know, looking at someone's picture and either making their dog or, you know, God forbid, a face for me, because faces are really hard for me. And so I could draw cartoons all day long when I joined, but I didn't know how to draw human faces. So I learned how to portrait through pancakes. Ben had even less experience, or at least more distant experience drawing. He stopped in middle school.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so...
Do you need help?
I'm just so unfamiliar. Like, I'm just trying to mirror the image. There we go.
He got there, you guys.
Yeah. Listen, I don't... Yes, I'm an Android. I'm an Android boy. So it takes me a second. There we go. We got there.
But yeah, so I think pancake art is kind of it's a cool medium because I can't think of an art form where you make the art faster and more frequently. I draw a lot in my free time, but I'll take an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours on a piece. Even doodles can take 30 minutes, you know? But these pancakes, as you can see, Ben's only been on for a little bit here and he's already technically made 4 pancakes. So it's the kind of thing where we had to do a lot of leaps of faith. We had to do a lot of pancakes where we kind of like tense to ourselves and go, oh, I hope that looks right. And sometimes we will, or at least we have, flipped it and it's like, oh, that's not very good. I dare even say it still happens sometimes because it's always, I wouldn't say we're working blind, but the final result is a mystery to us.
Yeah, we're working mildly impaired.
Yes. Especially since, like, someone noted that it is freehand drawing. There is no tracing here. There is only Ben glancing up at that iPad and then being like, okay, I'm going to draw that in a runny liquid on a hot surface and I don't have much time. And
yeah, people ask, like, what's the longest you ever took on a pancake? And it's like, the answer is 5 hours. And it's like, whoa, that's so long. And it's like, I mean, for a pancake, yes, but for a painting, that's nothing.
No, if I had a nickel for everything on my iPad that I drew in less than 5 hours, more than 5 hours, I'd be doing, doing money.
Yeah, even though the pancakes that take quote unquote a long time, like it's fast relative to almost any other form of like painting or art.
Well, and not to mention, like, if you did so for me, I do like a sketch and then I'll line work on top of it, or I'll sketch and I'll color under it on my iPad. And doing something like that in 5 minutes, like, I'll have really great sketches that I'm really happy with, and they took me 12 minutes, and we draw in 5. Like, it kind of blows me away just how fast we have to be, and how there is no planning. You just have to be able to sight draw everything. And I dare say that unless you've got that like crazy photo memory, no one's naturally good at that. I dare say.
Yeah.
There may be a few.
There's always an exception, but like it's very.
Because even great artists, that's a challenge.
Oh yeah, they're very much the exception.
Right.
You know, it's every now and again you meet somebody who they just see it and they can draw it, or they can even think it and they can
Speak
draw
for
it.
yourself. I'm trying to think if I've ever met anyone who can do that.
Apparently, Lee's brother
Whoa.
could do that,
Crazy.
which is amazing.
Because Lee's the opposite.
Yeah, because Lee does not think in images, so he has, he's amazing at it, but it's just like he's working under a
little
wildly
more blind.
Yeah, wildly different parameters than even us.
Yeah.
And all right.
What are you making again? Oh, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
That's right.
So so I'm making the Cobra of Cobra Kai. Hopefully.
But yeah, I think a lot of people look at what we do and they see it as people who were naturally made for this job. And funny enough, I would disagree. I think we have a lot of our artists in this company who were artists before are very good sketch artists. They're very good long form artists. I would include myself in that. I would include our newest artists. I would include Ryan and Jenny and all that. And I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. Angelique draws, I know that. But it's all long form. And the people in this company who didn't have a lot of drawing experience, like, they just had to learn most of it, you know? Which is absolutely insane. Ben, I can't speak on your long form visual art. I don't know if I've ever seen you make long form visual art.
I mean, that's what I did a lot of like comics when I was a kid and stuff, but I mean, it was
so very long form. Comics are a time suck.
Yeah, well, and and whenever I, like art class and stuff when I was a kid, because like I was, uncomfortably doted on by my art teacher when I was in elementary school, which is around the time that I actually drew any considerable seriousness. I mean, yeah, I was good for my age, and like I'm sure if I would have, and once I actually like started studying what I was doing, I picked it up really quickly because I already had kind of a head start. So like when it came to learning how to make portraits and like shade properly and stuff, it wasn't like insurmountable for me. I mean, a lot of the time especially when we were early, when we were learning on, I was spending a lot of time like double checking Lee's work and stuff, because he would send me stuff and ask me to point out the mistakes and everything.
Yeah, that's always interesting. I remember when I did my workshop with Emily, our most recent artist, and she's an incredible digital artist, traditional artist, but she would make pretty glaring mistakes, and it's because it's a different process.
Yeah, even Jenny, like I had to help her a lot on her.
Someone
portrait.
with like an actual art,
like
professional background
she's
and education.
forgotten more about art than we'll ever know. Like it's and her, especially her long form stuff has always been great. But whenever she was trying to do quick portraits at events and stuff, it was rough. And
not to mention you're in front of a crowd and you can't burn the thing, and you've got two on the griddle at once.
Yeah, it can be stressful. I mean, luckily Jenny already had a lot of event experience, face painting and stuff, so she definitely had a head start with like the pressure of it. It was just the logistics of it. Like it's hard to draw quickly like that. It can feel like a lot.
Yes, it can. It's an intimidating thing to put someone through when they're not even confident in, like for me, when they put me in, the right thing to do, putting me in baptism by fire, just working events. It was like, all right, now make people's portraits. And I made some ugly portraits.
Oh,
and
Lord.
Google Photos will be like, here's a picture from 6 years ago. And the person holding their face does not look happy. Like it's like, oh, that's not a good portrait.
Yeah, I've got a whole lot of those too.
Yeah, but that's how you learn, especially in pancake art.
God, yeah. I would dare say the first few years for me was just a whole lot of Events were anxiety inducing.
Yep.
Because yeah, you're just like the whole time you're just like, oh god, oh god, oh god,
And
oh
you're
god.
multitasking. People are asking you questions.
Yeah, and you got to be, and it's like you got to be entertaining.
Now my griddle's heating up too much, and I gotta fix it. And then like this event is loud, so it's kind of hard to hear people. And then like this nice lady has questions, and this other person has the same question 5 minutes later. And oh no, my other pancake's burnt. It's like there's so much. And ow, I just burnt my arm. Oh, my bottle ran out. I need to go refill it while also not letting this pancake burn. But also I'm like falling way behind because this person's been here for 10 minutes. Really quick, I want to answer. Someone says, is it regular pancake batter but with food dye? Genuinely curious. I don't see a lot of people do this type of art. You're pretty much right on the money. It is regular just add water pancake mix from the store. We use lots of different brands. It doesn't super matter as long as you mix it kind of thin. And then we specifically use coloring gel, which is the same stuff that people like decorating cakes would use. Like they put it into the frosting to color it. So you can have vanilla frosting, but it's neon blue. That's color gel. It doesn't taste like anything because it's the good fancy concentrated stuff.
We use the good stuff.
Someone asked, when do you guys do lives? We do them Wednesday. Great question. Every Wednesday when we're able. So far we've been able to do it several weeks
but
in a row. Usually
like late August, early September, and through September and even October tends to be a little busier for us as far as events.
Right.
So there's, we can't promise 100% that we're going to be here every Wednesday, but we are going to do our darndest. And if we, and even if we're on the road, if we can, we'll even potentially stream on the road if it makes sense. We definitely have the ability to do it. It's just, when you're jumping around the country making pancakes, sometimes you need a break.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make a promise we can't keep. We're gonna we're gonna try.
So Ben, it looks like you're getting somewhere with that Cobra Kai. I think I'm gonna tell the chat to please throw out requests.
Yep.
Give Instagram a second to catch up. They are the stream that gets the message last because of delays, so want to make sure everyone has a fair shake.
I think it should be getting it about the same time as YouTube and Facebook and such. Should be, in theory. Because it's all coming from...
You say that, but that's not what I'm seeing on screen.
It's in theory.
Oh, got you. Okay, so there. I'm just gonna read some of them off. Marshall from Paw Patrol, Phoenix, Spider-Man, Jax from the Digital Circus, a turtle. I feel like there was one earlier we were looking at. But hey, sound off. Love to hear. Any requests? Garfield has been a big request.
Oh yeah, Garfield's always fun.
Garfield is a good one. These are all good ones, but Garfield's just a very... Oh, we got Quaxley. We got a Quaxley!
Alright, who should I swap Quaxley out with? I guess we'll start with the oldest and just kind of work our way. There's old Quaxler. I know that's not the name. I said it wrong on purpose.
What'd you say?
I said Quires. There's Quaxler and there's...
Quaxler.
I did that on purpose. I was being funny.
I'm sorry you feel the need to say that immediately.
I'm so
because
dry.
I'm being mean to you about Pokemon.
Alright, we're doing, what was it? My brain's gone. Garfield.
I'll read off some other requests that are coming in. There's Lobster. Someone asked for Pikachu. I am going to hold up, and also Wolverine. Feel free to hold those up on screen.
There's Pikachu.
Here, I'll get Wolverine. Here's a Wolverine I made earlier. Look at him, so swampy. I was also a Cheshire Cat and a Kirby. Crocodile.
Alright.
Ben, what are potentially your thoughts on getting a few requests now and like maybe you could have 3 more and then we're done? Because it's about 7:40.
7:40?
Because I'm seeing a lot of repeats.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Guys, now is the time. Oh, big smiles from the Quaxley requesting kid. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thanks for holding on and waiting.
It's like, where'd my small black go? It's right there. Alright, Garfield, coming up.
Someone said, that's so satisfying, crying emoji. Glad you think so. I will say I'm seeing Deadpool a lot.
Okay.
And I know in some format I've been wanting us to make a Wolverine and a Deadpool, so now might be the time.
Yeah.
So guys, we're gonna take the last few requests here. Just a preface, I'm so sorry if we can't get to you tonight. We will be back. I don't think there's any conflict with next Wednesday, so
No.
we should be back. So.
Oh wait, what's the date on next Wednesday?
Like the 6th or the 7th? Because today's the last day of the month.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay. I know Hank and I are going to the Ozarks, I think.
I think it's the 7th.
I think we get back on Tuesday though, so I think it's okay.
All right. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna ask that everybody put in their last requests and then hold off because we are gonna take it. There's been a lot of people waiting, so I would love to take some of the older requests. So I think we're gonna cut requests right now. All the ones that have been typed are good. So let's see what we got. So we've got someone asked for Marshall for their son. Brandy, let us know if you're still here. That was a little bit ago. Someone said thank you so much for the Cobra Kai one, and also when you started doing it, they were like, oh, I've been here the whole time, so really glad we could get you that, because correct me if I'm wrong, but were they here last time?
I'm not sure, possibly.
I remember someone was asking for Cobra Kai last time.
Either way, yeah, I'm excited for the new season. I think it's the final season too, so this is
crazy. All right. Okay, cool. Brandy's here, so Marshall from Paw Patrol, I'm assuming, would be good. Red Guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared has been a pretty popular one, but that same person always also asked for The Witch from Spirited Away, so you could. I think you should make a Deadpool.
Yeah.
People are saying Spider-Man a lot. So, with that, let me take a peek over at the other chat. I think, oh, I see Bugs Bunny. I think personally, Deadpool would be awesome. Marshall from Paw Patrol would be great, because her son is watching. Whoa, I'm just seeing that Kay sent us 10 tiny dinies.
Oh, thank you.
That is so sweet. Kay, are you still here? That's awesome. Thank you so much. It's very kind. We appreciate any donations, but we really just appreciate y'all watching. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Brandy just sent us a tiny diny. I wonder how many we've gotten. We put up a little goal for 50, but we never worry too much about it. It was just kind of fun to have
just
a
a little
goal.
fun little thing to stick up there, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, that's.
It's like 12 tiny dinies. That's awesome. Oh, thank you,
guys.
Hector, for saying it in chat.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to say, someone earlier asked for Nelson Mandela. So definitely those two I mentioned, Deadpool and Marshall. Spider-Man's a quick one. I think you could probably get that out.
Spooter dude.
Spooter dude. Guys, just again, requests are closed. We're looking at the last 10 minutes or so of requests. We're going to try to get requests for the people who've been asking for a while. And we just appreciate everybody who's watched the stream, especially some of you who have been here the whole time.
And also, if you didn't get a request, don't bail, just hang out.
Yes. Exactly. Did I sound like I was saying that? Get out of here.
It's kind of, I don't know, I kind of got like phone like that tone you get when like you're about to trying to end a phone conversation.
Oh, yeez.
I could be wrong.
I'm sorry.
No, don't
Everybody
apologize.
drop a tree emoji if I just was so dismissive.
No need to apologize.
Drop a pineapple if
I mean, what
Ben was dismissive of me.
Telephone emoji.
What?
Wouldn't you just do a telephone emoji?
I already said it. It's too late.
No, yeah, you're
I
right.
don't even remember what I said, but it's sticking. I don't even remember what emoji I gave. I said a tree and something else. Oh, pineapple. That's right. Wow, that orange is poppin'.
That is a
That is a
deep orange.
crazy orange. Wowie.
Dana made the colors, so it's her fault.
Yes. Because the pink got too orange, so I had to.
Yeah, the
Well,
orange.
no, that's the colors I put in before I shook it.
Oh.
Crazy.
Either way, enjoy this very rich orange.
Enjoy that nuclear Garfield deep fried.
All right.
We got Cobra Kai. Hell yeah.
All right, what was next?
One was Marshall from Paw
Oh yeah,
Patrol.
Deadpool 2.
But Deadpool 2, yeah.
Well, Deadpool 3 actually, since that's...
Oh, lol. And my thought is we can flip it next to my Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest way to make content, isn't it? Ob said, you said tree and pineapple. Thank you. I love that people are remembering what I said more than me. Because my brain is slippery sometimes.
All right. Let's see. Cockroaches going over here. Cobra Kai's going up here. And Deadpool's going right here.
Guys, drop in the chat what the best ABBA song is.
All of them?
Yeah, that's why it's hard. Is like I'm sitting here with I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. I'm like, man, every ABBA song,
And they knew what they
they made a deal with someone, you know, like soul deal, because every song's a banger. And like everyone thinks that. Drop a snake emoji if you don't think every ABBA song is a banger, and then make your case.
And, or the Bee Gees.
I don't know a lot of Bee Gees songs. I know the
No, there's an old,
I know the
the
obvious ones.
Wayne's World
You can't tell by the way that you
said
are.
Beatles didn't write songs that everybody liked. They left that to the Bee Gees.
I like it. I was talking to someone the other day who didn't know the song Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles, and I really like that one.
It was a good song.
They did a good job with that one.
Who wrote that one? Who's the...
I don't know. Eleanor Rigby. Self-titled.
Well, guess. Who's the main songwriter on Eleanor Rigby? You got a 50-50 chance, so like...
I do? They didn't all write one at some point?
Eleanor Rigby? They didn't all write an Eleanor Rigby?
Huh? You said there's a 50-50 chance, but there's, last I checked, 4 of them silly Beatle boys.
Yeah, but there's only 2 of them were like the
Okay,
main
that's what I was
song-
asking.
The main songwriters.
And I was like, I thought all of them
Like
wrote
they all
something.
wrote songs, but the vast majority of the songs were written by 2.
Okay. I don't know anything about the Beatles, so I'm gonna say,
Well, do you know who the Beatles are? Like as far as like who was in the Beatles?
there was Ringo, and there was Paul McCartney, and there was, I feel like I'm gonna piss off the chat. There was, don't tell me, there's Yakko Wacko Dot, there's, shoot, I know it, John Lennon, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, John Lennon, Paul
Okay.
McCartney, Ringo,
Now, one
Starr,
more.
and, their funny sidekick.
No, Ringo was the funny one.
Yeah, okay, who was it? I forget. I'll know it when you say it. It's-
George Harrison.
That's it. I wouldn't have guessed that because I forgot that. Really quick, veering off the Beatles for a second. Someone said, hey, are the top ones on the top gonna burn? And we keep the griddle at a very low heat that allows us to make multiple pancakes at a time. So if they stayed there for hours, they might get a little crispy, maybe even a little burnt on the back, but truthfully, I'm sure if Ben flipped it over, they'd be fine.
Yeah, I can once I I'll show the other side here once I. So let's see. This one's been on here the longest. There's the other side.
Yeah.
It's a little darker, but like it's far from burnt.
It's also like hardened. Like that is a hard pancake.
Yeah, the back side is a little harder. The front's still pretty soft.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can hear the difference. I don't know if they can hear the difference, but we can.
A little ASMR, just throwing the pancake at the ground. There's some people discussing. Someone said Paul McCartney more likely the lead writer on Eleanor Rigby. Yeah, I believe that.
You are correct.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
that.
you've been withholding that info.
Bro,
Ben
If it's-
knows about the Beatles.
if it's Beatles info, like I've got it all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest?
The oldest was John.
He's good. Not John. You're good at that.
Yeah. He was, and the youngest was George. Who was the last Beatle to join the band?
Me.
Correct.
I'm out of here. Paul McCartney.
No, try again.
Ringo. All right. That's awesome.
Who was the drummer before Ringo?
Me. I don't know. Was it an unknown Beatle?
I mean, it's
Is there
no,
an
if you
ex-Beatle?
don't, he didn't have much of a career after the Beatles. So if you don't know who it is, then
Oh.
if you don't know Beatles, you probably don't know who it is.
I don't.
Pete Best.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I said unless you're.
Pete Best. Apparently not. He probably gets that a lot. I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean his biggest claim to fame was that he was a former Beatle.
Nuts.
Like, I mean, he did play in bands afterwards, but none of them like broke. So. And the reason Pete Best played on the original Love Me Do session, which was their first session for EMI, and George Martin did not like his drumming.
Hmm.
And then it might not have been the Love Me Do session, it might have been before Love Me Do, because he didn't like because Ringo doesn't even play on the original single recording of Love Me Do. They got a session drummer to do that.
Weird.
But that was because that's what George Martin wanted. And Ringo was mad at him.
Man, we got to talking about the Beatles, but no one said a thing about ABBA. Put some respect on ABBA's name. That was the original prompt. Everyone drop the best ABBA song. Out of
Alright.
respect.
For
Oh, Garfield. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. You got the iconic blue counter with nothing on it.
yeah, with Garfield on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like how there was always just a counter for shenanigans.
Yeah.
You never saw like a coffee machine or anything. It was just
No,
like
yeah, it's just empty. I mean, it had his litter box and a lasagna on it. Occasionally, well, it's not his litter box.
He didn't have his litter.
It's his bed, which looks like a litter box.
What
but
is?
yeah,
What are
his
they?
box.
Animals?
Yeah, his box.
John's just putting the litter box. Yeah, his box.
Yeah,
I feel like his box was on the floor.
it was definitely. I mean, admittedly, like a lot of my
This is so niche.
Garfield experience is from like the Garfield and Friends like cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I did read all of the books too.
Mhm.
But yeah, like a lot of times, like his bed would be up on the blue table.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, and the comics too. I feel like. I mean, they followed canon pretty closely.
I love that.
What was next?
Marshall
after...
from Paw Patrol.
All right.
Brandy, hope you're still here. We're gonna make that one for your kid, I believe you said. Brandy says, I'm here. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for sending us a team bracelet. The TikTok donations are so funny. Like, what does any of this mean? It's like tiny team bracelet. Appreciate it. Just,
Sneaky gnome.
yeah. They just have like very eccentric currency on TikTok. I love it.
Yeah, if only all currency wasn't like that, that'd make the world.
Let's
more...
just go back to like trading. Here is a chicken. I would like an iPhone. Brandy says, yes, Marshall is his favorite. All right. I like it. We make a lot of Marshalls. We make a lot of Chases. Oh, Candy just said, did you do Grimace yet? I had to leave. Yes, we did. We made you a Grimace. Oh, that's Grimace Quaxley. Why does that fit so well? That looks pretty seamless. No, I feel like you made it worse. It was perfect before. The line work, like, yes. That's very good. Hope you like it, Candy. Candy says, oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
Ben, just a heads up, you're blocking the pancake quite a bit.
Oh, that was one thing I want to try to do. One of the upcoming streams, I want to try to get 2 cameras on either side of the griddle, low like this,
Eek.
and then half and half the images, and try to blend them together, you know, and line them up, so you get an overhead shot of the griddle without the ability to block. Like, you can do it, and you literally can't block the griddle.
I like it.
Because there are times when I'm making like long form pancakes where I get really close to the griddle because I really want to, like.
Oh, for sure. It takes effort. Like, Hank's, he'll like edit a video I make, and he's like, your head's in the frame. And I'm like, I know, I want to be within a foot of the art I'm making, ideally.
Yeah. So if I could figure that out, that'd be pretty awesome.
It would be. So, Ben, it is 7:57. I could get you one more request, or we could call it with a strong Marshall. I'll leave it to you.
What else did we have?
Let me look.
A Spider-Man. I remember that.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'll toss a Spider-Man in there.
Cool. Yeah. Jenna says frame the pancakes. Funny you should say that.
Oh, here we go.
We can and we have.
What?
Whoa. This is Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yep, we've got a bunch of them. Some of them are for sale on our website. Some of them are hanging in City Museum here in St. Louis. Yeah. And we also we can and will take commissions. So if you
for sure
wanted one for yourself, you can absolutely do that. Just shoot us an email. There's our booking form on our website. You can shoot an email to our manager Hank, and he can work out the logistics with you.
I wonder if they could see that. Okay.
And the nice thing about the commission ones is they're actually way more detailed than these, because we literally have, technically as much time as we want. And so we can get really crazy with the detail. Obviously, like you're looking at that one right there, so.
Yeah. And this is old. This is probably a 5-year-old pancake, so.
Yeah, we're
it can look even better.
Yeah, we're even better now than we were then.
I've been very happy with my studio pancakes lately. I would love to make a little framed commission.
I have not made one in a while, but a few times, like at events and stuff where like a college asks me to make a logo or something, I've really started to enjoy the process of like locking in and just sort of like being able to like shut literally everything else out and just.
You gotta make the ones for Ripley's.
Yes.
Ripley's, believe it or not, likes us, so.
They want to put our pancakes in their museum in Myrtle Beach. So we need to make them. I'm going to make Mr. Ripley himself.
And I'm going to make that big gorilla.
Yeah, if you've ever been, they have multiple, but they have different poses. It's a big gorilla, or the other one was a Sasquatch, wasn't it?
I think they were both gorillas.
I feel like maybe either way.
The important thing is that it was made out of tires.
Yeah, that's really
huge.
Burying the lead here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that.
No. No, I say we were, because we were just being ambiguous about the whole thing.
Oh, lol.
Unless I'm using the saying wrong, which is perfectly plausible.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and answer. People are people are wondering, oh, sorry, Lee says, it's my kid's birthday, but I wanted to pop in. What's up, Lee?
Hey,
How's it going, dude?
that is our Tucson artist right there. We were talking about you earlier. All good things.
All bad things. What?
I mean, can't all be true, right?
Lol. But I do want to answer, a lot of people are saying, like, do they not go bad? How do you preserve them? And the answer is it helps to have an industrial freeze dryer. So because the pancakes are a food and they are made of water to an extent, you at least have to cook the water out of them, they have moisture in them. So what we do is if we really love a pancake, we'll put it on wax paper, we'll put it in a big freezer, and then we will freeze dry it, get all the moisture out, and then make it so that they can lay flat in a frame, because sometimes they kind of can crinkle. They usually don't break, but you know, they kind of misshape a little bit, and so we do our best to get them flat in a frame, and then we fill that frame with tabletop resin, and we have pancakes we've preserved from years and years and years ago. A lot of the ones in the City Museum are 5-6 years old, and they look as good as the day they were flipped.
And the secret after the freeze drying is we use Mod Podge or decoupage glue to seal them, and that's what keeps the resin from making them get all weird and funky. Because we did it before without sealing them, and they get a little weird because the resin will soak in. All right, ready for a Deadpool here?
Oh, sick. Hey, love the comic book look on that.
All right.
That looks real nice. Alright, and then you've got Spider-Man.
Here. Let's see here.
Someone said, that's neat, thank you. Someone
Appreciate
says,
that.
can you eat the pancakes? Absolutely, they're delicious.
100%.
Like, we could take a bite out of any of these, and they are yummy. And we actually do events where people can eat them all they want.
Yep.
And they do, with syrup and all.
Yep, it's about 50% of the pancakes we make end up getting eaten, but it's purely by choice because some people get attached. And,
Yeah, oh, people get attached.
Yeah.
They're like, this pancake looks like my baby. I am taking it home.
And then some people are like, sweet, I can finally eat my children.
Yes, exactly.
And that's, you know, your pancake, your choice. You get to make those decisions, not us. That's not right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that question the first time I read it. Someone said, who made the rainbow cat one? That was me. That was a serval I made with rainbow colors. Oh, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I tried to hide that from the mic, but I heard it in the echo. Sorry.
You gotta mute your microphone, Dana?
I thought about it, but then it was like on its way.
Fair.
You know when the sneeze happens and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah. The person who asked the question said, bless you. Thank you. I'll get back to your question now. What was your question? Oh, who made the rainbow cat one? I made that during my rainbow animal phase, where I would make like a pretty realistic animal, you know, try to go for realistic proportions and all that, but I would, as a lot of people call it, I would Lisa Frank it and just like put all these colors in, and those did well for a while. Like, people really liked seeing the, like, here's a rainbow lion, here's a rainbow serval, here's a rainbow cheetah, here's a rainbow crocodile, whatever, and those were a lot of fun. So that one I showed is one of the ones I made like 1 billion years ago in this company. I was probably only in the company for like 2 years when I made that.
Wild time.
Mm-hmm.
Continues to be.
Someone said, I wish I could draw.
Me too.
I get that. If you ever want to try pancake art, the stakes could not be lower, and the rewards are free food. So
And the rewards are delicious.
rewards are awesome. Bob said, "That's cool. I love it. It's my fave so far." That's awesome. I think you're talking about the rainbow cat. I appreciate that. If you guys ever want to see any of our stuff, we have such a big catalog of stuff we've made. If you went to our YouTube and typed in Dan Cake's Rainbow, I feel like you would come up with a lot of those from that phase that I made personally. If you want to see more fun rainbow animals, but you could also look up any of the stuff we've done. If you have a favorite cartoon or a favorite show or a favorite person, celebrity, whatever, there's a good chance we've made it in the 10 years that this company's been around.
Also, help our YouTube views.
Yeah. Ben. No
Yeah.
pressure, but do you think you have one more pancake in you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, because as Lee said, it is his son Miles' birthday, and I just shot him a text like, do you think he'd want a pancake? And he said yes, and he sent a picture. So that would be cool, but, you know, optional.
Yeah.
The image is sent to Dan Cake's stream. I will flip it for you and send it back. He says it doesn't need to be the whole body, so I'm just going to go ahead and crop the head for you, if that's chill.
Yeah.
Because it is a very complex design, so I feel like you do not want to make the whole body. I wouldn't.
Dang you, Lee.
Right. But he's shown me this. Apparently, this is what his kid's obsessed with. Like, he's shown me this image before.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I get it.
It is comically complicated.
I gotta fix it. I gave Spider-Man the biggest barrel chest you've ever seen in your life.
Awesome. He's got to have that upper arm strength, upper body strength. I love all the people telling me bless you. Thank you. You ever have a sneeze that kind of sticks with you? Like, I'm still like, whoa, that took it right out of me.
I think that means I made his leg too long. See, that's what happens whenever you make one part incorrect. And it throws off all of the proportions that you've lined up
Right.
with your mistake. Made his other leg like 6 feet long.
He is a spider.
He is. And as we all know, spiders have been known to increase their leg length at will.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thing that they do all the time.
That'd be a cool power. Elastigirl. I love The Incredibles. That was such a film.
It was a good movie. Second one was good too. Not as good, but like, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, how are you going to possibly recapture that magic?
I got the vibe that they could have tried a lot harder. It kind of felt like a cash grab to me. But that's me in my little cynical chair who loves the first one.
I feel like if it was a cash grab, they would have done it a lot sooner. I feel like they just waited a little too long and they tried a little too hard to recapture what already happened.
Yeah. I think
Like,
they should have. I know the big consensus is like people are like they should have aged everyone up, and I fully agree.
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 And yeah, because everybody sounds older, so.
Yeah. They're like, the last movie happened yesterday, and it's been 15 years.
But more importantly, at least from my perspective, just tell a wildly different story.
Right.
Like, you know, I don't need.
Tell something with different themes too.
Yeah, I don't.
You did it beautifully the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's never going to be as good as it was the first time. So like, just yeah. It's like the reason why, like, you know, like someone like Metallica is like one of my favorite bands, or Silverchair is my favorite band. It's because they're just like, yeah, I can't do that again. Like it's just gonna be a cheap version of what we already had. So it's like, so don't even try. Just make something new, make something different.
Right. I just want to go ahead and answer on YouTube. Someone is asking for a request. I'm really sorry we stopped taking requests quite a bit ago, just because we have to stop around 8ish and we're already over. So next time we will be here on Wednesdays when we can. Next Wednesday should most likely be fine.
Yeah, next Wednesday's looking good. We show.
But, you know, if you're sitting there at home and you're like, oh, it's Wednesday, and it's about, depending on your time zone, about 2 hours before now, you know, about 5 o'clock Central Time, something like that, then check on in. We would love to, especially for people who were like at the last stream and we're like, hey, we remember you did want something. We're, you know, we're always going to try to get to everybody when we can, especially people who have been waiting. So
Someday we'll just be better at, we'll have a more fine-tuned system in place for keeping track of everybody and such. But this stuff's already pretty complicated, so
right.
baby steps.
I still want to get 2 girdles going.
Oh yeah, no,
That'd
we're
be
definitely
awesome.
we're definitely gonna eventually have 2 girdles going, and we're definitely gonna be zooming in our other artists at certain points too. So we'll have at least, you know, 2 girdles, whether it's 2 girdles here or 2 girdles here and 1 elsewhere. Those are all things that are definitely going to happen. We're just, you know, getting our feet wet, you know, learning to walk before we run.
But hey, guess what hasn't happened in the last hour and a half?
Computer hasn't crashed.
We haven't had the stream crash anywhere.
Yeah.
A stark contrast to the first 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're getting better.
I think we can assume we figured it out. Or,
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna give myself all the credit.
Yeah, I didn't do
figured
much.
it out.
Yeah. Ben figured out that there was something plugged into the computer that was freaking the computer out, so it just
Yeah,
crashed.
it was the webcam, which is positioned directly on whoever's running the stream, yeah, it was not being recognized by the computer, and it was causing all sorts of weird errors, and the computer crashed a bunch.
Computer was like, I don't know what's going on, I'm stressed,
Yeah,
and
I
it would
don't
die.
understand.
I don't understand what's going on, and it would just black
All
out.
right, ready?
Oh, what is this one? Marshall Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Marshall Paw Patrol.
Took me a second. Here we go.
Oh, that's cute. I love the floppy ears.
All right, and then what's the Lee one? Where'd you send that?
Pancake stream.
Gotcha.
On WhatsApp. Anyone here use WhatsApp? WhatsApp unmatched. I said it.
Do we even? I'll have to pull that up on my phone then.
Oh, do you want me to email it or something?
No, I got it.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. There's some people who are just joining. There's some people who have been here the whole time since, you know, about two and a half hours ago. So just appreciate everybody chilling. We don't have any like obligation to do the stream. We just really like being able to kind of like give back to our followers and kind of keep us a little practiced, and I don't know, just make stuff that anybody who wants to hang out wants to see, you know? Not everyone's going to be able to go to a Pancake event in person sometime in their life, so glad we got to make you guys some of the stuff you were hoping for, and we're excited to also do it next time on Wednesday. And we're going to close out this stream with a pancake for, it is a fellow artist's son's birthday today. And Lee is great. He often moderates on these streams and just like kind of helps us with making sure the stream goes smoothly, and he does events, and he helps us make content sometimes, and we appreciate him. So we are gonna make his son Miles a pancake for his 5th birthday? 6th birthday? I'm spacing. I think he's 4, 5?
Come on, email. I sent it to the email. Where is it?
Brandy says, my son screamed when he saw you flip it. He was so happy. That's awesome, Brandy. I'm so glad you guys both like it. Thank you for hanging out all this time and for sending little TikTok things. We appreciate it.
This is...
I should just put it on your phone.
I did. I just wanted a bigger screen, but it's not going to work, so...
Also, it's flipped.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. That's coming from the person who asked for the marshal for.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you hanging out.
How many times am I gonna drop this towel on the floor?
Till it
One.
works.
At least one more time. All right.
Just in case anybody doesn't know, this is pancake art. In case I see some people jumping in. The last 2.5 hours we've been making pancakes of whatever people have requested. So this is going to be our last tonight, but these are fully edible. Ben, heads up, you're covering the pancake again. Zowie. And yeah, we can just sight draw anything. Ideally, we try to be able to make anything.
We'll try.
We will try, absolutely.
I think that's the more important thing is
Yeah.
that we're going to give it a shot whether
I did that Orca with Northern Lights earlier, and I was not feeling confident about that.
it turned out really good.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna let Lee know in case he's like trying to also be at his son's birthday, so I'm gonna let him know. We are making it now. Candy, we'd love to make Hello Kitty, but we gotta stop this stream for tonight. But please come back on Wednesday. We'd love if you're there. We'll make you a Hello Kitty. Absolutely. That's a very popular one.
Yeah, we've made. Well, let's see. What's the goth one?
Oh, that's Komori,
Yeah,
something like that.
Definitely made one of those on the stream. I mean, and we've made.
I made a Hello Kitty last
You made
week.
a Hello Kitty? Okay, yeah. So we did one last time too.
So I remember I asked everybody what color the bow should be, and that was maybe a mistake because everyone was throwing out all these different colors, and I had to kind of like find something in the middle. Because they weren't asking for rainbow, they were asking for like 3 colors, and I was like, oh, I gotta improvise. What was I gonna say?
Mistakes were made.
Huh?
Said mistakes were made.
Right. Something I want to say about Hello Kitty is that I think one of my favorite random event memories is when we worked the Super Bowl event for Lowe's a few months ago, in Vegas. And they wanted us to keep the theme of what people wanted. They wanted to keep it NFL related, you know, like if people walked up and they're like, here's a picture of my dog.
At the very least, football related.
Yeah, you're right. Football related. For all you non-Americans, American football related.
Hand egg.
Huh?
Hand egg.
Hand egg related. And I think my favorite part was that, like, as always with events, you know, it's a noble idea, but the thing that, like, people really want at events is whatever they want. So people who want their dog really want their dog. People who want their mom really want their mom. And so we would compromise with them because it was like a multi-day, multi-hour event. We didn't want to reject people just constantly. And so we were just like, people would come up and be like, can I get Hello Kitty? And I was like, I will make you Hello Kitty, but what's your favorite NFL team? And they'd be like, oh, the Steelers. And I'd be like, okay. And then I'd put Hello Kitty in a Steelers jersey, and like the bow would be shaped like a football. And then I think we both started doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both just started, like, people would be like, can you make my dog? And I'm like, yes, but I have to put your dog in a Cowboys jersey. And they'd go crazy for it. And so it was like a happy medium where, like, it stayed on theme. And, like, they were fine with it.
No, they loved it.
Yeah, they loved it. And that's the great thing about Pancake Art is, like, this, like, versatility is, that was just so cute because we made so many, like, I made, like, 1 million stitches wearing jerseys. Here, I'll see if I can find a picture. I remember that was probably the longest and most work we've ever done at an event, like one single event. It was multiple days, long days.
They were like 14-hour days.
Standing, some of it was performing on mic. Some of it was even teaching NFL players how to make pancakes. That was crazy. But I still remember that even so, I remember at least like my pancakes were killer for no reason.
Oh yeah, no, I had some really good ones.
Sometimes you just get into a groove after. If it's like an 8-hour shift, you're like, I'm Michelangelo by the end of this.
It's weird how it goes sometimes. Like it's just like anything else. as much as I want to say like I am the best, I'm the best that I can be every single time. Like it's just not the way it works. Like some days you got it, and some days you don't. And the difference is like most people can't tell the difference because the chasm between are got it and don't got it isn't very wide at this point because we're so well practiced. But because we're so well practiced, we can see it.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
No.
when was the Super Bowl?
Beginning of February, right?
Is that right? Okay, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
Well, just look up Vegas. If you can look up location.
Oh yeah, I've never done that before, but I found it. I forgot you can do that. That's handy. I feel like it was the last day when we started really indulging people's. Oh yeah, like I made like Charizard playing football and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, because a lot of those people had been there. You know, some of those people had been there, and so like it's kind of what happens. Like as people start to realize more and more what we can do, or the fact that we can do anything, they start to get really, they start to get much more creative with their requests.
Right. So yeah, people would be like, "I want Hello Kitty," and I'm like, I gotta meet you in the middle. And let me see if I can find another one like that.
Let me see if I got any on mine.
No.
I know I definitely got some pictures.
Let me find my most creative. Oh, this one was cute. This was a load. So yeah, this was a Stitch in a Chiefs jersey, I believe. But yeah, I was pleased with that one. Yeah, it was just fun. It was like we really had to like.
Let's see, what are the dates on that?
Great question. February 8th is when I was making a ton of the custom ones. So yeah, I have so many, so many football Hello Kitties.
Oh, let's go back. All right. Let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I need to find my Charizard. That one was really good.
Yeah, I think we got. Oh yeah, here we go. Got Stitch playing football.
Nice. That's a good one.
And we got.
Here, look at
Got Mickey.
Oh, nice. That's clean. I got another Stitch. Just playing. The funniest part was a lot of them is like just them playing for the Chiefs. It'd be like, make Stitch, but he's on the field. And it's like, all right.
Oh yeah, here's my another Hello Kitty one.
Can you zoom in on that a little more? There you go.
And then completely not it at all, but my magnum opus of the.
Kansas City Hulk.
See, I gotta lock my screen here so it doesn't. There we go. Yeah, they wanted me to make basically all of, like, yeah, it's just a bunch of NFL players with the Lowe's logo. All right. Anyways, enough of that. Enough showing off.
One more Velociraptor who plays for the 49ers.
Nice, nice, nice.
Fun. No reference picture for that. You gotta do it off the old gourd.
Oh yeah, here we go.
One more. My magnum opus from that week. Charizard football.
Had
Not the Among Us, dude.
I mean, that's what they wanted.
Ain't no way.
I don't dictate. Oh yeah, I also had a Spider-Man one.
Nice.
Speaking of Spider-Man, I gotta zoom in on that one. That's tiny. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Speaking of Spider-Man.
Whoa. Wow. Nice. That's an ambitious one. You could have just made the face.
I mean, I thought it was my last one, so I figured why not go all out.
Sorry.
So this one's a little early, but it's good enough to flip. Just got to be a little extra careful.
Oh wow. I made a Chiefs Grinch and it kind of goes crazy.
All right.
Lee, that's for you. Nice. These are looking real nice.
Most important. Good boys.
Chief's Grinch.
Okay, so we're gonna get these in some sort of formation here and we're gonna show them to everybody, and then we're gonna awkwardly say goodbye and kill the stream. So sit tight for just a second while we show you guys all the pancakes. I'm just gonna turn the griddle off here and just kind of spread all these out.
Ben, Lee says Miles loves it.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday, Miles. We love you, Lee. Oh, looks like Deadpool got our Quaxley a little
flush.
Yeah.
No, I saw that when I walked up. I was like, wow, is that always there? Oh, that's a beautiful mosaic.
No.
I guess you just gotta float the rest on top.
Yeah. Well, they're on plates, so so I got this guy here.
Crocodile.
Now what I'll do is I'll put Cheshire.
How you arranged those pancakes would make for a great picture.
Yeah, we should
do that later.
Yeah, there's our
Cheshire Cat.
And then
Aw, they're friends.
Orca with the Northern Lights.
Ah, that one does look okay on camera. I was worried about it.
And then Stitch. And that is all of them. I feel like Quaxley is, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's good how it is. I'm going to take a picture of this griddle here for future use.
Well, while Ben does that, I'm just going to say thank you guys again for watching. We are...
Farmers.
What? Oh, yeah.
Bum.
We're also here Wednesdays when we can, which we should be good next week, to do the stream around 5:30 Central Time, evening, if you are in the States, most likely. So join us next time, especially if you didn't get what you wanted to ask for today. But thank you everyone who did request, and appreciate y'all hanging out.
Yeah.
I'll take over this camera.
I'm gonna walk over here and we're gonna fade to black. And that'll be that, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for chilling with us.
And remember, mistakes are delicious.
As are all of you. Bye-bye.